Honey, did y'all see King Ambassador Prince Shyne? Honey, speak.
It opens wounds when you hear, the victim saying that it was Diddy that shot her. That is what is the most remarkable. Oh, you didn't see that?
I saw it.
Okay. And that was triggered by a lawsuit from a producer that produced on the Love album, who is making accusations, and in those accusations he says that the gentleman confessed to the shooting. And that is what stands out to me the most, because I've done my best to put it behind me and to move forward. But it certainly reopens the wounds that I've been saying this all along. Everyone knew all along that I was the fall guy. But my political enemies and, detractors tried to make me into, this criminal. But everyone knew that I was a young kid that took the fall. Everyone knew that. That was the story. I'm just saying that I maintained my innocence all this time. I said I was defending myself. I didn't get into who did what. But the victim is telling you who did what. And I understand that there are other witnesses.
Is she accurate, sir?
I'm not going to get into that. But it does open wounds.
Shyne said that he not going to break his NDA, but he didn't do it. That's what Shyne said.
And certainly I am relieved that people are saying what the truth is, that, I did not shoot those people. I maintain that I never shoot nobody, that there were other guns there. I always said that. That has not changed. And that is the testimony that came out. Fragments were never removed, so there was never any forensic testing to say who it was. But the victims are vindicating me. Witnesses are vindicating me. But I have moved on. I'm not trying to relive that. And so I am appreciative of whatever.
Shyne said he didn't do it. Honey, Shyne said he ain't saying who did it, but it wasn't him. Shyne said it wasn't me. Child and honey, and now we got this fool. Donald Trump Jr., honey. Now, why academics is doing a video with Donald Trump Jr., that's a whole different conversation. But y'all, but that's y'all friend. That's y'all like academics, honey. Whenever I talk about Jerry, y'all hop on my back, honey. Child.
I know him and your father must have had relationships or whatever.
They did for a long time, and then he went full leftist, maybe because of some of the stuff he's been doing, because that whole thing's crazy. But it was interesting, and now it sort of all comes back together. Just, dude, like I said, I sort of grew up in that world. I grew up in New York. Before politics, I used to get invited to the cool person parties. I was there.
Did you ever
right?
hear anything?
Not those parts. So not me directly, but it's my ex-wife actually she was a model in New York, and she was really good friends with Kim Porter, who was Diddy's wife, the one who died at 47 from pneumonia. And I was like,
that's
and
what they
when
said.
that happened, she called me, and this was a couple of years ago now, maybe not even, a couple of years ago, and she called me something's up with that. I go, what do you mean? She's like, oh, dude, Kim used to tell me it was a bad, there's a lot of weird shit that I didn't even know but they were they'd do photo shoots together or whatever. They were sort of friendly. They'd hang out. We'd see them out downtown, and I'd hang out with her. Not so much with Dad. I think it was already sort of over there, but she was really afraid of him. And it
really,
yeah, this goes back years. And so and she was having these conversations with my ex. I was I don't know what
A lot of people believe that whatever happened there happened with the woman afterwards, which was Cassie, and supposedly
like I said.
Honey, he talking a lot about his ex-wife and Kim Porter. Honey, is that the same ex-wife you was cheating on with Aubrey O'Day, honey, and doing cocaine in the gay clubs and stuff at the drag club? Child.
You sort of don't think about these things until now. You go back and you're like, holy crap. Like, I distinctly remember when Vanessa was like, calls me and was like, hey man, Kim Porter died. I go, what? Like, we saw her like a couple of weeks, whatever it was, and she goes, yeah, man, she was sort of always in fear of something happening. And I was like, maybe it's natural, but like, not a lot of people die at 47 of pneumonia. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, wow. Especially people, obviously good shape.
There's a shit ton of rumors.
Again, and I'm actually not trying to fuel any kind of rumor, but I definitely, like, that's a conversation I had. Like,
he's not trying to fool any type of rumor, but that's the type of conversation that he had. Did you have this conversation with your ex-wife, or did you have this conversation with Aubrey O'Day? Donald Trump Jr. But like I tell y'all all the time, broken clocks, they have at least 2 opportunities to be right each day. We know that Donald Trump Jr., honey, if a clock was broken, he is no longer telling time. Child, more Diddy update. Honey, trigger warning. I think that he is motherfucking lying. Honey, but we gonna get into this thing.
Carl's Winslow, we was at the party, and we just chilling and shit like that. And me,
messed up my childhood when he told me that.
Everybody know me, right?
Right.
I'm a goofy nigga. I'm funny and stuff like that. So I hear a nigga just wearing out some shit. I'm like, huh? Like hearing that, I'm like, on 6-0, who's wearing this bitch out?
Right.
Nigga, I kick in the door. Poof. Kick in the door. Nigga, I looked.
First, even if Diddy was in there with a woman, why are you kicking in the door? What you trying to do? Assault her? What you trying to do? Gang bang? What is your intention on kicking in the door? Because honey, it sounds like an indictment needs to be put out for you as well.
I seen Carl Winslow put his
Yeah, that's
head
the
up
father.
on
Ain't that the
six,
father
oh,
from Family Matters?
Yeah.
No way.
The dad. The dad.
Oh, the dad.
The dad.
I swear to God, dead homies, neighborhood crib. So when I seen that,
Man.
and then
So who was piping Carl? Diddy?
Diddy was. So when I seen that, cuz right, Diddy came back and he was telling me, he was like, it's nothing more enjoyable than having a man do something for some money. I'm like, cuz that shit crazy.
Oh no, that's wild, bro.
If you don't know, Carl Winslow, the dad for Family Matters, is homosexual. Yes, honey, the homo and the sessions. Honey, and it's possible he could have been having a homo session with Diddy. Honestly, who cares? Child, and was Diddy being paid or was he paying Carl? And if he was paying Carl, what is Carl, like the homosexual superhead in Hollywood? Like what's happening? How did Carl even enter the chat? Child, honey, clock them out, honey. I feel like this child messing up his credibility. I don't feel like it's even, well, I don't know. They said TD Jakes was in the mix.